Hi beautiful people, welcome back. Hope everybody is doing fantastic wherever you are in this world. Happy Sunday. I told you guys this video was coming about Katie Joy, aka Without a Crystal Ball. It seems as though she is going through it and she feels as though the court of public opinion will make a difference for her. So let's talk about it, but before that, my usual disclaimer: please do not take what I say as fact. Feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. I have to start off by saying Katie Joy is definitely unhinged, spiraling, panicked, stressed. Pick your poison. If you are not aware, this week was a week of filings upon filings from both sides. I will link Southern Mutton's video down below if you want to catch up with the filings. She does explain them well, and also the back and forth on who doesn't want to give who what information at this point. It is absolutely hilarious and I'm here for it. Especially Ms. Darvik, 7M's attorney. She is on top of her game. And as far as KJ's team, I think, and this is just my opinion, Katie Joy is writing her own responses and it all makes sense to me because it's a task. She gave the excuse that she cannot come on camera because of what is going on with the eye and that it's just not healing. But I think she doesn't have enough time to actually get camera ready because all her research for her responses takes up too much of her time and the voiceovers will just have to do for now. Yet, if I was the betting kind, this upcoming week after the hearing is done and things calm down, she will miraculously be healed and she'll be back on camera. But that's just my thoughts about this. Now, in regard to her recent postings, I was sent a few and that person knows who they are and I want to thank them so much for that. And I also did get some from Ballz 2.0 on Instagram. We'll leave her Instagram handle in the description box. Please feel free to go and give her a follow if you like. Now, before we get into the postings of Katie Joy, I want you to picture Katie Joy sitting in her high horse recliner with a glass of wine and making all these posts manically, because you can actually feel the tension in these posts. So the first post she made, she says, trying to be sarcastic, Sandwich has a question. Hey, Robert, how come you won't give us your financial records in discovery for the lawsuit? I mean, you can provide a bank enough statements to get a 1.3 million mortgage for this $2 million home. Today we go to court to demand Robert Shinn hand over our discovery demands. We have sought discovery for almost a year. To date, Robert Shinn has not provided a single record for his business and financials to prove that I've caused him any damage. Number of documents he sent to us related to him equals 0. To try to control the narrative, Robert is trying to say I am not complying with discovery. I am complying and have produced information to him. His attorneys are openly defying the judge by ignoring an order giving me journalistic privilege which protects my sources. We will not hand over our sources to Robert Shinn, no matter what he says. But Robert Shinn did hand over his financials to a bank recently. He closed on a $1.9 million home in LA County. He obtained a $1.3 million mortgage according to records obtained from the county. So he can provide records to get a home and to a bank, but he cannot provide us any documents to prove his claims against us? Not a good look, Robert. Not a good look. The above statements are the opinions of Katie Joy. Robert loves the First Amendment, as so do we. I won't see you in court. I won't be there, but my attorneys are ready to go. Sandwich. Next posting. We will get Miranda back home. I promise. That's a huge promise to be making, Katie Joy. I made a promise in February 2022 to Kelly, Dean, and Melanie Wilking to help them bring Miranda home and free Miranda. Miranda is still not free, despite so many dancers that have left 7M. Miranda maintains her business and church relationship with the group. Yes, she sees her family, but it's not what you think. I will fight my lawsuits all the way until I prevail because I know the truth. From one mom to another, I promised Kelly I would never abandon her and will always fight for her daughter. Like how you said about Miss Letitia Bias when you were reporting about the Mavon McKay situation. Remember when Katie Joy says, how can one mother of a barn not help another mother of a barn? And what did she do? She actually turned on Miss Letitia Bias. I rest my case. But moving on, Miranda still hasn't woken up. Was she asleep all the time? Is she now Sleeping Beauty? But there is always hope. She can break free. A smile on Instagram and a dance isn't proof things are good, in my professional opinion. Freedom is when you can make your own choices without any fear of damnation, hell, or financial ruin, in my opinion. Miranda will one day be free. She has a family that will never stop fighting for her and will catch her when she is ready to fall. Miranda was raised by parents who love her, supported her dreams, and who continue to support her. Her sister Melanie only wants the best for her. She doesn't view her as a competition and always felt they were better together. They were best friends and sisters, a rarity. Melanie has the purest heart and kindest soul. No matter what hate and slander is thrown at the Wilkins, they are not enabling the situation. They love their daughter. I will keep on fighting until Miranda is free. If that opinion is offensive, sue me. Oh wait, you already have. The lawsuit doesn't scare me. And in my opinion, legal harassment won't stop my reporting. But you sound mighty nervous right now, Katie Joy. This truly, in my opinion, sounds like you are mighty scared right now. Sitting there, sipping on that wine. I don't know how many bottles you may have finished by now. But anyway, moving on. Next post. The person that sued me before Robert Shinn is sitting in federal prison serving 12 years for bank fraud, wire fraud, tax evasion, and more. Everything I reported about him was revealed in his trial. I am free and I paid him no money. He's in prison. Who was the winner? When you said he was gay, was that also revealed in court? I don't think so. But Katie Joy gets sued all the time. Number of lawsuits lost? 0. Well, I beg to differ, Katie Joy. When you claim that you've never lost a lawsuit, I think spending all that money and not coming out with anything, that's a loss. And the opposing side always came out with what they want. That is definitely, in my opinion, a loss. But to each your own. Katie Joy knows best. Loves poking the bear. Who isn't serving 144 months in federal prison? Katie Joy. Who has AC and a home? Katie Joy. Who doesn't have a $17 million federal judgment? Not Katie Joy. Who didn't lie about her reporting? No, you did lie about your reporting, Katie Joy. Who lied about me and my child on their nationally syndicated podcast? Not Katie Joy. Who is sad to this day that their former friend was intimidated and threatened to change the story? Katie Joy. Now this was the last post. And this post was posted at 12:10 Sunday morning. And she says, I did not defame Tati Westbrook. Our settlement agreement says I can defend myself against anyone claiming I defamed her. She said I never defamed her and never ever hacked, threatened, or sent her any death threats. We settled because I was going to... We settled because I was going to countersue her and her attorney for defamation, period. I wonder if Saltz has seen this and what would he think if he does see this, because this is wow. Katie Joy, you state that Tati settled with you because you were going to countersue her and her attorney for defamation. So how come Tati ended up with what she wanted from the get-go, and that was your source? Maybe you should proofread your shit and think about things, and maybe you shouldn't be drunk posting. Just saying. This woman is definitely, in my opinion, drunk. Had one too many drinks. She is at the point of, in my opinion, like I say, stressed the fuck out, because this is not normal. If she was sensible, smart, intelligent, logical, articulate, calm, and I can go on, but clearly Katie Joy is none of those. When she was actually making these posts, in my opinion, is making things so much worse for herself. She seems to have this complex that she is doing no wrong and no one can tell her what to do. And even if your attorney or her attorney tells her, oh, you can go on, keep reporting on the story. You know what? If I were her, I would be like, no thank you. Let us just get over all this. I will have at it once we've settled this whole situation. But in the meantime, let's just try to resolve it. Because honestly speaking, what is and how is the court of public opinion going to help Katie Joy in this situation? And if I'm not mistaken, as she did mention, Miranda seems to be getting along quite well with her family, as we've seen pics since the lawsuit has been going on. So she is doing things or rekindling the relationship with her family. So why is she so focused, or why is Katie Joy so focused on the well-being of a grown woman when she has the responsibility of making sure the well-being of her child should be a number one priority, and not to put his future or what should be going towards his future, like the money she is constantly spending on attorney's fees, that should be going in a trust for his future. That's just me thinking out loud, but this is just not normal behavior. Absolutely not normal behavior. She is absolutely, in my opinion, as anybody would be, panicked, afraid, especially not knowing what's going on. And all this that she's posted is bullshit, because if you go and watch, as I said, Southern Mutton's videos, what the attorneys have filed, why would 7M attorneys basically lie in a court document in regard to Katie Joy not cooperating, giving them what they need? She is not a journalist. As the last judge that was handling the case said, she could plausibly have journalistic privileges. Plausibly. That's the key word. But clearly, Katie Joy is running with that. But at the end of the day, everything will be left to be seen. We don't know what's going to happen in court on Tuesday. It's just going to be a waiting game for now. But to me, right now, as I said, you can feel the tension in these posts from Katie Joy's side. She is nervous. She's panicking. And who can blame her? But like I said, it's just a waiting game. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out and listening, watching this video. I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. Please let me know what you think. I still say she must have drank at least a whole bottle of wine making all these bowls, but that's just my opinion. Thank you so much once again. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Have a fantastic upcoming week. Please be safe out there. Be kind to one another, and don't forget, make good memories. Bye guys.